Well, congrats to Auburn on a well-fought match. I thought they played really well and fought hard, and kudos to them on the job that Brent's doing to build that program. This is heartbreaking. I mean, it really is. It's a tough night. I think the tough thing is how much I love this group and how much they love each other, and what a fun journey it's been. And we're heartbroken that it's over.
Coach, can you just kind of walk through what happened with Kendra when you knew that she wasn't going to be out there, and just kind of the plan to adjust?
Kendra got hit in the Marquette match in the face and played through it. We didn't know that I think she was symptomatic at that time, and so we've been monitoring her all week. The final decision was made this morning, and fortunately we've got an incredible backup setter, and I thought Jazz did a great job tonight.
How tough is that spot when you've had one for the whole season and you have to make that adjustment in the NCAA tournament?
Well, I said to Jazz, there's no one else that I'd rather have take over that spot. She was she's a fifth-year senior. Her teammates love her. But it is tough. I mean, she hasn't set a match since she's been here. She's been a hitter for us. So, she got thrown into, we did some crash courses this week, and I'm really, really proud of how Jazz did tonight.
How are you processing what happened in terms of the adversity you guys faced this week with Kendra's status being up in the air, and then ultimately knowing that you'd be without her tonight? How did you navigate that, do you think?
I mean, when Booth told us, I don't think it rattled us that much. I mean, we have an incredible backup setter. She's been working so hard all year, and we knew that we'd be just fine. Obviously, we miss Kendra a lot, and we wish she was out there. But we trusted Jazz, we trusted Booth, and all of us, I think it made us come together. I thought we fought really, really hard until the very end.
I think that it was definitely, unexpected. I've been ready all year for any position, right side, setter, whatever. So it's a little bit crazy that I was needed to set for the NCAA tournament, but my teammates were really supportive and really calm, and so were all the coaches. So I just did the best that I could for Kendra.
Jess, can you just speak to how you're feeling? I mean, just so emotional. Is it? I guess what's the basis of that for you?
I mean, I feel pretty badly because obviously, we had a huge position change, and on paper we're supposed to win that game, so I do feel badly that it didn't go our way, but I gave my 110% effort, and everybody prepared me really well, and the players, they all had my back, and Kendra was super supportive. We've become really good friends, and same with Katie Mazer. The three of us have just been a really awesome setting trio all year, every day in practice, so I just feel really badly that it just didn't work out for them. But everyone was really supportive, and I gave 110% effort. We left it all on the floor. So.
Norah, how did you guys get the connection going? It's obviously tough to do when you're used to tempo and things like that. How did you guys get that connection going? It seemed like from set 3 on, it was pretty good vision.
Yeah, it definitely took a little bit, but we were talking after every set. It was hard because Auburn puts up a really big block, so we kind of had to move it around based on that as well. But yeah, we just stuck with it, and eventually we figured it out. I don't know.
Can you speak to Auburn's block? How does that compare to what you've seen this year from other teams?
Yeah, it's definitely bigger than we've seen recently, at least. I don't know. I think we struggle with it a little bit. But also, I thought that, in my opinion, I thought that our defense, our defenders behind us were still screaming at us to swing. They had full trust in us no matter how big the block they put up. Jazz moved the ball around really well. So it started to kind of click better. We were able to work around them. But yeah, it's definitely big. Kudos to them.
That was the U word.
So what was your message to this group, just in terms of I don't know. It's obviously you had to hit the hardest curveball you got the last 2 years with losing Jayla and losing Kendra when you did. How did you put that into perspective for this group, knowing that, you obviously fell short of your ultimate goal, but there's still a whole 3-4 months that were put into it?
Well, I mean, I told him the journey was awesome, and it was. But yeah, it stings that we've had some interesting luck in the NCAA tournament for sure. And then, I mean, you talk about perspective, what happened to Junkie in the match before. I mean, that kid is South Dakota's heart and soul, and to see her go down, I mean, it was emotional. I was tearing up. I mean, it was a flashback moment of what Jayla went through, and I mean, I'm thankful that, no injury happened. I mean, it does kind of put things in perspective a little bit. So, this is going to sting for a while. There's no question. But then we're going to remember what an awesome year it was. And, I told him it's one of my favorite groups I've ever coached, and I think that's why it stings so much. I mean, I know I say it a lot, but I love these women, and I think they love each other, and I think they're going to have those memories with each other. And, to see, 7 of them not be on the team next year is hard to swallow right now.
Can you tell me what this 1 year wonder was like for you? Because you approached it with such an interesting mindset with positivity and carrying you throughout.
Absolutely.
How are you going through it right now?
I think that when I was on my visit here, I just really connected with the people that I met, and I just told the coaches that, I just wanted to join a really positive culture and a group of girls that loved each other and worked so hard, and just mainly just culture and positivity, and the team that would be willing to have each other's backs and play whatever role. And so then when I got here, and I had so many wonderful experiences. I mean, I never flown charter in my life when I got to fly charter. And I got to play a multitude of positions. I got to start, I got to cheer from the sideline, I got to encourage other players, I got to work hard and practice in different roles. And so I think I just came in here with the mentality to do everything I could for the benefit of the team, because, it's a team sport and we want to play together, and I think we did that all year long. And I feel like we played as a team tonight, and I've learned so much from this experience, and I'm so grateful for Creighton and for all the coaches and everybody and all the teammates and all the staff, just because everybody's so amazing, and it was the best last year that I could have ever asked for, so I'm just really sad it's over.
Coach, one of the things you said to me about Jazz was that when you recruited her to come to Creighton, she was going to be a good teammate no matter what role she was put in. Can you speak to her and the other grad transfers and just their impact? Yeah,
I mean, they've just been phenomenal young women and leaders for our team. I've said this before, they just all have such good emotional IQ that they came in, they were all leaders on their team, and were able to find that balance and integrate really well. And yeah, Jazz turned down schools that promised her starting positions at high-level P5 schools, and we're just so grateful that she chose us. And Whit had big opportunities. Beth did too. And I mean, they're just even though they've only been here a year, I think the whole team would say they're close with everybody. They're close with the coaches, and they'll be Blue Jays forever.
I know it's, they did probably in their careers, I guess according to plan, but what did Jayla and Keely mean to you in terms of just the journey they went on, the adversity they faced, and the impact they had on various teams and various roles?
Yeah, you figure how long we've known those guys. I mean, gosh, since they're probably 16 years old, and you watch them go from these high schoolers to women that are going to go do amazing things in the world. And they really kind of become like your daughters, and you love them like your daughters. And I think that's the hardest part for me is, just seeing these guys now that they're not going to be in the gym in the spring.